bitch up, nigga. Shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot this bitch up. Nigga, shoot this bitch up.
What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to build your own offensive oriented 4, which is a very rare build. You know, I've been posting this all day and people have been tweeting me, messaging me on Facebook, yo, I've never heard of this build. I've never even seen this build before, because it is that rare. Nobody uses this build. Before I hook you guys up and show you this build, do me a favor, hook me up with that subscribe, that like, that follow on Twitter, YouTube, you know, all that'll be posted in the description. Do me a favor, hook it up. It pays the bills. You know, I'm hooking you up, hook me up. You know, we all sitting at home, we playing 2K. You know, what else we gonna do? We gonna sit here, listen to your same playlist, right? Why don't y'all go ahead and turn on iHeartRadio, man? Listen to Heavily Anxious. It's the #1 improper podcast for this improper generation, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna sit there listening to your same playlist. Why don't you go listen to what's going on? You know, the upcomings. Keep on what's going on across all social media. You know, they got funny, hilarious for days, man. They talk about anything and everything. I'm telling y'all, go check it out. I'm gonna drop the link in the description as well. It's just the #1 hit station here in Detroit, man. It's the #1 podcast for all of us. Come on, we do everything backwards, man. Why not listen to a backwards, podcast? But with that being said, you know, you guys been waiting for this, been, asking all day. I'm gonna let you go ahead and check it out. Here it is. What's up, everybody? You guys have been asking me about my builds and whatnot, and well, here it is. Most of you have been especially interested in this build, my offensive oriented 4. As you can see, mine's only a 60 with no badges, and yes, mine was doing work. I'm telling you, these things are just a killer in the post, around the paint. They're just a great all the way around performance player. But you guys been asking about it, so here it is. We're gonna get right into it. I normally just, mess around with a bunch of builds and try to get the best build I can. Obviously, we're going to go to a power forward. I'm a right-handed. Hand does not make a difference. None of this makes a difference, okay? Your number, none of that. Your name, none of that, okay? So I went through all these builds. Now, obviously, as a NBA player, today's day, everybody's shooting, everybody's able to take it in, everybody's able to dish it out. You need a pretty much good offensive threat player that can play defense. You pretty much got to find your groove. Now, for me, I'm a big-time layupper, and I'm a big-time shooter. I feel like that's the biggest preference needed. So, I went through all these builds. Obviously, yeah, the close-up and all that's nice on this one, but the 3 is just ass. I mean, look at that, 53-pointer. That's just wasn't getting it done for me. I did this build. This build ended up getting me like a 3-way finisher. I mean, it's just a bigger build of what I already got, what people are already asking me for. You just pretty much mimic the same build. That didn't do it for me either. I kept going on. Well, playmaking 3, playmaking and finisher. Yeah, but the 360 just wasn't getting it done for me. A 53, not getting it done. A 89 3, but a 60 58 driving dunk and a 65 standing dunk, that just wasn't getting it done for me. And a 76 rebound, okay, but a 6, the defense just wasn't. I wasn't too happy with that. The shooting, the playmaking one, again, just the finishing as a big man. You need to be able to finish as a big man, okay? You can't be having no 60 overall trying to drive it in as a big man. You're a big man. Defense, shooting, again, the finishing, I just wasn't happy with the driving layup. Okay, the 70s dunk, the standing dunk, okay. The 3-pointer, okay. The playmaking, the ball handling, I kind of guess I didn't settle for that. Then I got to this. Nice ball handling. Okay, he can rebound. It can block. Pretty decent. 70s, I was happy with that. That's an all-around average player. Now, I play with a fellow partner. His name is Boca. He also has a power forward, and this is where this comes in. His guy is extremely fast, and it's got an extreme advantage over speed. So yeah, I looked at all these builds, and I was like, you know what? I want mine to have that same advantage if I'm going to be a shooter that can finish. Makes sense as a big man. So then I got to allocating the finishing. Obviously, the close shot gotta be up there. The layup, it's gotta happen. The dunk, it's gotta happen. The standing dunk, it's gotta happen, okay? Mid-range. The three-pointer, big thing for me. 73-pointer, I'm happy with that. The free throw, let's put our shooting badges up. The ball handle, it's gotta happen. Okay, so I kept moving on. Defensive rebound. Offensive rebound. You know, I still ain't got a badge. So now I gotta go to the interior defense. Still nothing. He's gotta be able to block as a big man. We all know that. So now I got 6 badges. This is where I was like, okay, how can I spread the love? How can I get as many badges now as possible? Obviously, I spread it out all my attributes to where I want them. I want him to be able to rebound. He wants to be able to block, play interior defense. You know, let's put the perimeter defense up a little bit. I want him to be able to play a little bit of perimeter defense. So now I got 25 attributes left. Let's see what else we can get. This is where people fail to realize the most. I got 25 points left. The trick is to get as many badges as you can. Okay? Let's do that. Oh, now, see? I only used how many points? 3 points. Oh, I used more than that. I'm gonna lie. I used 5 points, got myself a 10 badge. Okay. I'll settle with 10 finishing badges. Can we get any more 3-pointers? Okay, we can get 11. Now, we all know pass accuracy gets us higher badges. I can get 13 playmaking badges. Or, the trick was, let's see if I can rig this down a little bit. Let's see if I can get 11 and any 3-pointer. Nope. I don't get nothing. I got 4 points left. And I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing, okay? Nothing. You don't get no more badges out of these 4 points. Look at that. 11 badges. I can get 12, 13. 13 badges there. Other than that, you don't get no other badges. You add them anywhere else, you don't get no other badges. So, why not? Let's see what else we can rob now. Ooh, I can take a free throw point off, right? Let's go back to this. Let's see if I can get away with 11 badges. Do I get any more defensive badges? No. No. Obviously, you know, you get playmaking badges. 13. Okay. So, I just went with that. I want the most badges as possible, right? I looked at all this. Yeah, that mimics the stats too much. That's going to edit the build. I don't want to really edit the build too much. Yeah, the three-pointer, etc. But now that's just too much of an overpowered slasher. See that? The 76 goes up to a 79. It's just, I figured that was too much finishing as a big man, opposed to a balanced build. The weight, I just dropped it down before I started losing interior defense. Give me as fast as speed. I want that advantage. Wingspan. Now this is where I want my 3 to boost, okay? My block, yeah, it goes down. I can't touch it. We'll use badges to catch that up, okay? Obviously, I can't allocate nothing. So this is where I went, okay, screw it. Now we choose your takeover. This is where I got a playmaking 4. I was like, you know, what else can I get? Maybe if I edit, you know, if I edited stuff, I started tweaking stuff. It's as simple as this. And 2K, for some reason, when you get 13 badges, it limits it. I have 3 points left. Let's put it towards the steal, right? So you can put it towards anything else. Literally, it does not matter. Literally, everything else. Once you move down to 12 badges, I just sit here and I edit builds. You know, what happens if I take a point off this? What happens if I take a badge off here and add a badge here? You know? And then there you have it. Your offensive-oriented 4. Just because I know people were going to ask, yo, so why didn't you just stick with the 13 playmaking badges? I wanted to show you guys, you know. It's a matter of how many badges you get. Yeah, I lost 1 badge, but oh well, that extra badge stops this from being a rare build, you know. And I mean, it's does really 1 playmaking badge make a difference? I mean, how much playmaking do you really need as a big man? And that's, if your guards aren't doing it, then maybe you need to look at new guards. You should just be a second option down low for you and your other big man. That's pretty much the role of a power forward. So I figured this was pretty much the best build, and you know what? It turns out it's the rarest, and everybody wants it. So now you guys got it. Enjoy.
Shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot this bitch up. Shoot this bitch up. Try shoot.